Ow.
Don't do that.
My knee.
It hurts. It hurts us, precious.
Hey, it's Sue.
And Megan,
The Spine Breakers.
And we have kind of a cool little video today.
Yeah.
A local bookstore in the Spring Vegas area was doing a cool deal where you could order like a mystery box or a curated bag of books.
Yeah, I've used books. So the place is called
Pagination. Yeah, so you just kind of put in some authors or books or genres that you like, whatever notes you can give to help them choose.
Yeah.
They pick the books for you. It's like with tax, it's a little bit under $25.
Yeah. And it's you get like 3 to 5 books depending on
what books
they choose for you. And we just thought it'd be fun to do it and then do like a mystery unboxing book haul on the channel, and also, support a local bookshop.
Hell yeah.
So.
And it does seem like a really cool bookstore. They got we ordered these yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
And they were ready for pickup today. They got them like really quick. So
yeah. And we just went in and grabbed our bag with our name on it.
Yep.
And walked out. And I'll put the information below. If it's, of course, only for locals, but if you happen to live in the Springfield area and are interested in it, then
or close
check
enough
it
that
out.
You wouldn't mind driving to Springfield.
Yeah, and they might actually have maybe you can order books online as well. I don't think you can get the curated bag online, but I think maybe you can order
books online.
I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We'll put their website below.
And you can check it out.
Yeah, and while we open our mystery bags, we're going to drink this Grapefruit Rattler.
Yeah.
From Four Hands Brewing in collaboration with Excel.
Yes, and it is from St. Louis, Mo.
It says Contact High too. I thought that was maybe that's like
I thought that was like an IPA though, Contact High.
I don't know what. We'll see.
We don't know a whole lot.
It really matches my aesthetic
today. It does.
Why does that look so dirty?
Mine looks grungy too.
Weird.
Ooh, don't
maybe
lick
it's like a recycled
tab.
Could be. Alright, let's try it.
It smells really good.
Ooh, it's sweet.
That is real.
It's very sweet. It tastes good, but it's sweet.
It does taste good, but it packs a wallop of sweetness. Sure does.
Yeah, it's a little too sweet, even for me. And I also feel like it doesn't have much of a flavor. It's just sweet.
It's just sugar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, not the best, in my opinion.
If you like really, really sweet stuff,
maybe
this is the one for you, my friends.
Alright, so let's get into our unbagging. We've tried not to peek. They just come in this cute little brown paper bag with nothing covering the books. So we've been trying not to
look in
there. Do you want to just go back and forth and pull one out?
Yeah, let's pull it out. Sorry, that made me giggle. I'm 12. Yeah, you go ahead. You go first.
Okay. Alright, let me just grab... Twilight of the Superheroes Stories.
That's a cool cover.
By Deborah Eisenberg. I've never heard of this. Let's look. It says this is a collection of short stories. She writes about human connection and disconnection from a group of friends whose luck turns to disaster as their balcony becomes a front row seat to the events of 9/11, to the too painful love of a brother for his schizophrenic sister. Eisenberg brilliantly evokes intense, abundant human lives in which everything that happens is out there waiting for you to come to it.
Sounds pretty fucking interesting.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
The cover's really cool.
It's a cool cover.
Or maybe we should say what we told them.
Oh yeah, we probably should say
what we told them.
So what did you tell them that you liked?
I told them, they did say on the for the curated bag that they had a low stock of sci-fi and fantasy. So I did say my favorite genre is sci-fi and told them my favorite authors. My favorite author was Octavia Butler, but then told them I also liked literary fiction and classics. And then I just gave them some of my favorite authors like Toni Morrison, Alexander Dumas, who else did I say? Becky Chambers. And then I also gave them some specific books that I liked but that I hadn't It's like maybe the only book I've read by that author, but I
Right.
loved it kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I said.
Very cool.
So I think this would fit into literary fiction.
I think so. And it sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I did not list any specific books. I listed some authors. So I listed Margaret Atwood, Octavia Butler, Becky Chambers, Alice Walker, Toni Morrison. And then I listed for genres that I like. I said I liked sci-fi, horror, dystopian, and literary fiction. And I said I would pretty much read anything, and the only genres I didn't care much for were romance, westerns, and true crime. And so we'll see
There you
what. Just gonna pull an American marriage novel by Tayari Jones. I've not heard of this.
I've heard of it. It's pretty popular.
It is an Oprah's Book Club selection, which I started out as an Oprah's Book Club snob, but I'll tell you what, Oprah knows her books because I've not been disappointed for the most part. Okay, so newlyweds Celestial and Roy are the embodiment of both the American dream and the New South. He's a young business executive. She's an artist on the brink of an exciting career. But while they're visiting Roy's parents in their small Louisiana town, Roy is arrested and sentenced to 12 years in prison for a crime that his wife knows he didn't commit. Interesting.
Oh my.
Whoa. Yeah, okay. Well, that sounds very interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm excited about it.
That's the one I saw when it
Is it?
Yeah. And I recognized it immediately because I've seen that book around a lot.
I have not heard of it. But it sounds like really, really interesting, so I am very intrigued. I approve of that pick.
Next one for me.
Roll.
Oh, what? It's a book I already
World
own.
War Z.
World War Z.
It's a great
However,
book, though.
I have always wanted this edition of it.
Yeah.
Because I have like the movie version, and I've always been like, maybe I should get rid of that and get this version because this one's way cooler.
It's way cooler.
So I'm actually kind of happy that it's in there, even though I already own it. But yeah, World War Z is about the zombie war.
Really good zombie novel.
It's really good, yeah. If you haven't
Excellent.
read World War Z and you enjoy zombie stuff,
It is.
or just like
Chef's
horror,
kiss.
I don't even know if I'd necessarily. It is horror because it's zombies, but like
It's horror light, like because it's a journalistic telling of the zombie apocalypse, kind of after the fact. So like it is very, it is journalistic. So it's horror, but it's horror light. So if you want to maybe jump into a zombie novel that's not all guts and gore,
yeah,
World War Z would be a good pick for
yeah.
that.
But it is it's like it's interviews with different people, so it doesn't really have a main character.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're wanting like a cohesive, I mean, it's still
Narrative.
cohesive, I think. But if
Yeah.
you're wanting like
Like a narrative, like immersive, character-driven story, you're not
Yeah.
going to get that. But
but
I
it's
will
still
say,
really interesting and good.
it did give me like a rare, because I mean, even a good zombie novel is fairly formulaic. World War Z is not, and it did give me one perspective that I had not considered in the entire zombie apocalypse scenario. So
I feel like it gave me at least two
yeah,
perspectives that I was
totally.
like, I never
would have
that.
fucking thought of that. So yeah, totally excellent book.
And I've heard that the movie is nothing like the book. So if you've
It's
seen
not.
the movie and didn't like it, I'd still say
Read the book.
Try
Yeah,
the book.
movie not great, nothing like the book. So I'm going in. Zora Neale Hurston. I always want to say the
Nora Zeal,
backwards.
yeah.
The complete stories. All right.
Nice.
Very cool. It's a gathering of her short fiction. So super stoked about this.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Great picks so far.
Okay.
I have to do it every time.
Oh, the new Voices of Science Fiction. Edited by Henu Rajanemi
Yeah.
and Jacob Weissman. So this is a collection of works from, let's see how, this seems fairly new. It's
It
in very
does.
good condition. Yeah, it's pretty recent.
Very cool.
So new voices in science fiction. Awesome. I don't think, just glancing at the authors on the cover, none of them seem familiar to me.
And there's quite a few ladies on there.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's
I'm
really
excited to
cool.
read. Excited to read those. Cool. So far I'm very happy.
Yeah, so far they're doing a great job. All right, here I go.
And I feel like we both probably got, I think I have one more book left, so I think I got 4.
I'm not sure.
Oh, Isabel Allende.
Oh, The Infinite Plan. I don't know anything about this again.
I don't know anything about that book, but I've definitely heard good things about that author.
Oh, right. All right. So Gregory Reeves, The Infinite Plan is a mesmerizing, poignant saga of one man's search for love and his struggle to come to terms with a childhood of poverty and neglect. Dude is the son of an artist, self-styled preacher. He walks through the American West with his family in a caravan during the 40s, preaching a divine vision. Okay. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful book. Like, the cover is gorgeous.
Also, I didn't point out, look how freaking cute this little, like, robot.
It's really adorable.
Cover.
That is really cute.
It's like a cute little robot.
I have 2 books left.
Okay, I think this is my last one. Oh, no, there's 2 more in here. Here's, oh, sweet.
I have that collection.
The Lottery and Other Stories by Shirley Jackson. That's awesome. I don't have this, and I've wanted to read The Lottery because it's like probably her most, well, it's definitely one of her most well-known works.
Totally.
So
it's weird.
That's awesome.
That's really
super
cool.
Stoked about that one.
They're fucking killing
Awesome job so far. Well,
yeah.
I say so far. I only have 1 book left.
They're fucking killing it, man.
Awesome job already because I like 4 out of the 5 books.
We Are All Completely Beside Ourselves by Karen Joy Fowler.
I've heard of that.
So, meet the Cook family. Our narrator is Rosemary Cook. As a child, she never stopped talking. As a young woman, she has wrapped herself in silence. The silence of intentional forgetting of protective cover. Something happened, something so awful, she has buried it in the recesses of her mind. It changed Rosemary. Oh God, I had a LaCroix earlier. They make me so burpy. Rosemary's adored older brother is a fugitive wanted by the FBI for domestic terrorism. So it's about a family that sounds like it's pretty fucked up. Got some things going on. Okay.
Yeah.
I have not heard of this.
I've heard of it, but I didn't know anything about it. I just heard that title before.
I like that title.
All right, now for my last one.
Dive in there. Get it.
The Count of Monte Cristo. I already have this. Also, this looks abridged, but that's okay.
I like that there's highlighting in it.
There is, yeah. Is this, it has to be, right? Because this is only...
It looks a bit small to be the complete.
This is only 509 pages, so I feel like this has to be abridged. I was just thinking that it was risky for them to put in The Lottery because I said Shirley Jackson was one of my favorite authors.
Oh.
So I was like, they'll probably avoid putting, because like,
favorite authors. They would assume that you have books by those authors.
But I guess that's not the way they went, because I put Alexander Dumas too. But that's alright. I think out of 5 to get one that I like. I got 2 that I already own, which I was kind of thinking, I wonder if I'm going to get a bunch of books I already own, because I own a lot of books. But one of them I wanted anyway. So it's like, out of 5 having one
solid,
that I'll probably
rehome.
Not bad, but Count of Monte Cristo is a great book. So if you haven't read it,
check it out.
Read it.
Alright.
This doesn't say it's abridged though, but it has to be.
It has to be.
Oh, it says very small, abridged edition.
In like
you
font
can't
that's
even
very
hardly
difficult
see it
to
there
see.
at the bottom, yeah.
Alright, I'm going in for my last one. Oh, science fiction, the best of the year, 2007 edition. Okay, very cool. Here's a collection of the best science fiction prose written in 2006, which is the year I graduated high school. So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
So cool. Let's see if I know any of these authors. No, I don't. So that's exciting.
I said Jack Skellington. I was like,
that would have been kind of fun. And it looks like there's a few stories by ladies in here. 3.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard of Anne Leckie, I think. Oh, did she write Ancillary Justice?
Oh shit, did she? I don't remember.
Is that her? I have that book.
I am not sure.
Yeah, I think hers is the only name that seems... I
familiar.
feel like Robert Reed maybe seems a little familiar, but it might just be that that's a really common name.
Could be. Huh. But yeah, very cool. I'm stoked. So yeah, I think, so 4 out of 5 of my books, it occurs to me that all of the favorite authors I listed were women. And all, like 4 out of 5 of the books they put in my bag are by women.
Yeah.
So.
And I have a mix, because I have 2 by women, 2 by men, and then 1 that's a collection with both men and women. So
very cool. Yeah.
And I listed a couple men as my favorite authors. So
pretty stoked about this book stack.
Yeah,
they did a really good job.
I think they did a great job.
I would definitely do that again.
Yeah, and if you're someone who doesn't own a shitload of books like me,
yeah, then
you'll probably have even better luck than I did. So,
and I think there are other bookstores that are doing, like independent bookstores that are doing something like this, because I've seen a couple of posts from people who don't live in this area.
Yeah.
So you might check
out
your local bookstores, your local independently owned bookstores, and see if they're doing something cool like this, because
I think it's fun.
Yeah, this was super fun. It was really exciting to see what was going to be in there based on what I had said. So
yeah, because I think that's like most of the fun of like the book subscription boxes are like seeing what you got each month, and this way
you get all books.
Yeah, you get all books for one, and you can just do it once or do it as often as you want. And not be like roped into a monthly subscription.
And you kind of get a little bit more say, I think, in like what you get, because like those subscription boxes, like some of them you can pick a genre or whatever, but this way you kind of say like, here's the things I like, and then see what they do with that. And I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, so I'm pleased. I think it was a good purchase.
You
know, a little less than $25 for 5 books.
That's pretty fucking good, man.
Minor, with the exception of like this one's a little beat up, but not like terribly.
Yeah,
they're all in like really good condition.
Same
like
with mine.
These 2 seem almost new.
Yeah, same with mine. I mean, this one is I think probably the one that's in the worst condition, and it looks really good still.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
happy.
Pretty fucking thrilled, man. I would do that again.
I would do that again as well.
Maybe next month.
We
try it again.
Maybe.
But yeah, I also would like to go back to that bookstore when we can go in it and browse.
Yeah,
because it looks
we've
really
never
cool.
been there before. But it's in like a cool old house.
Yeah, and they have an Airbnb apartment above it, so you can like stay the night above a bookstore or whatever if you so choose.
That'd be cool too, because you think that like old book smell would be
like
wafting up.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I wonder how they have it decorated. Like if it's
book themed.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
That'd be boss as hell.
Can I just stay in an Airbnb in my own town? Just for fun.
I think we totally could. Or we could have a friend come and visit us and stay there and we could go see it.
And this beer, it's grown on me a little. Like it's not as like jarring now when I take a drink. And that's like, it must be pretty sweet because I was drinking Sprite before this.
Yeah.
And Sprite is pretty sweet.
Sprite is.
And this still kind of kicked me in the mouth when it first hit my tongue.
Yeah, this is really sweet.
But it's not so bad now that I've been drinking it for a bit, but I just don't, the flavor's not great.
It's not, it's sugar, like it's just sweetness.
Yeah, and then it has kind of a like beery aftertaste.
Yeah, it's weird, like it's not great.
But if you like really sweet beer, or if you don't really like beer that much.
This would be a beer that you could drink if you were really into those like Mike's Hard whatever.
Oh yeah, probably. Anyway, that's our mystery book haul.
Ooh.
We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And we had fun.
If you guys have done this, let us know, and let us know how you made out if you did this at a bookstore near you. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.